Today we are making a classic Ghanaian favorite, that's peanut butter soup, and I'll be sharing with you a simple, stress-free way to make it. And trust me, you're gonna love every spoonful. Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to my channel. My name is Helen, and thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. So if this sounds like a kind of vibe, then please sit back, relax, and then let's get cooking. Thank you. I'm starting off by cooking some cow foot for about 10 to 15 minutes, since it tends to be a bit tough and we want to soften it up before moving on. So in a pot, I've added some cow foot along with some water and I'll let this cook down. And while that's going on, I'll be blending some aromatics, and that includes garlic, onion, ginger, some scallions, star anise, and some finger chillies. And I'll be blending this until it's smooth, or I'll be blending until smooth. Once I'm done, I'll check on the cow foot. So once it's ready and tender, I'll just set it aside for later. In a separate pot, I'm adding some clean goat meat, some tripe, and cow foot, the one we just cooked, along with some rich stock from the cow foot. To that, I've added some green marinade, a homemade herb and spice blend, some salt, and my preferred seasoning. I'm saying my preferred seasoning because you have your own, so just use what you're okay with. Yes. When I'm done, I'll just give everything a good mix just to make sure it's well combined. And I'll let this steam gently for about 25 to 30 minutes. And we're good. And before I forget, I also added some beef and a handful of chopped onions for that extra flavor. And that's totally optional, but it adds a nice depth. And I'll mix that in as well, and I'll let it continue on steaming. About 20 minutes in, I added some whole pepper and onion, but Charlie, we are going the easy route today, so no need to cook those separately. And in another pot, I'm working on the peanut paste. So I added a generous amount of peanut butter. Just go with as much as you like or prefer, or depending on the amount of soup you're making. Next, I added a tablespoon and half of tomato paste. Then I poured in some water and used my spatula to mix everything until it was smooth and well combined. Just like you've seen in the video, you can as well use your hand and it will come out beautifully as well. Once fully mixed, I'll turn on the heat and let this cook on medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. And you know it's ready when the oil starts to settle on top. Remember to stir consistently so the paste doesn't burn. We don't want a burnt peanut paste here. Yes. So now back to our meat. Once it's nicely steamed, I'll just remove the pepper and onion and I'll set them aside to blend later. Then I'll pour in our rich peanut paste that we just cooked, followed by some water. The amount of water you add depends on the quantity of meat you're using, just like I always say in my soup recipes. So just eyeball it to your preference and you're good. I give it a good stir and added some onion and fresh tomatoes. I'll stir everything together once again. Then I'll head over to blend the pepper that we set aside. Yes. So in a blender, I'm adding the pepper and onion that we set aside earlier, and I'll be blending this until it's smooth and nice. And once done already, I'll just pour it back into the soup, making sure to strain it well to remove any excess chaff from it. We don't need it at all. I'll just give everything a good mix and I'll let it cook gently over medium heat. So after about 20 minutes on fire, I'll just remove the tomatoes and onion from the soup and we're blending them as well until it's smooth or until it's nicely blended. And once blended, I'll add it back to the soup and I'll rinse the blender with a bit of water, not too much though, and I'll pour it back into the soup. Then I'll leave it on fire to simmer on medium heat for like 35 minutes. Yes. After about 35 minutes on fire, it's time to add our marinated fish. If you watched this far and you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any recipe from me. I'll give the soup a gentle stir after adding the fish. Then I'll let it continue cooking, but just look at how rich and flavorful the soup is looking already. To finish it off, I'm adding some Kpakpo shito for that signature aroma, and I'll let the soup cook until it's perfectly done. You don't need too much at this stage. You can pair this beautiful peanut butter soup with some rice ball, fufu, kunkunte, or whatever you like. And I enjoyed mine with some soft rice ball. I really hope this video was helpful, and if you enjoyed watching, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section or leave a comment. We'll be glad to reply them all. Don't forget to follow us on all socials at Upclose with Abena and check out other amazing recipes on the channel. If you ever try my recipe, you can also leave a feedback on my community. We'll be glad to read and reply all your messages. Thank you so much for everything. I don't take them for granted. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Have a blissful week. Bye bye.